friends, Carrie from Conversations at Carrie's Corner on this last Friday, March 2025. Spring is sprung, right? It is sprung. It is almost Easter, which is amazing. It just seems like it was January. And now, boom, here we are at the end of March. Anyways, on this Friday, as we head into the weekend, I wanted to talk to you about a subject that is really disturbing me. And by tracking my own social media and my other podcasts and some other things that I do, I think a lot of people I know a lot of people are actually feeling the same way. And I think it's something that we need to talk about because I think it is something that we as Americans need to address. It is an unbelievable issue, in my opinion. The left keeps saying constitutional crisis. I don't like to use that term, but I feel like this potentially is getting there, and it is something that I don't understand. I just don't understand the logic behind their position, and so for this second podcast of the week, I just really wanted to talk about it. So thank you for joining me at Conversations at Carrie's Corner. This is a platform, a podcast, where we talk about all things. Anything is a subject matter, as long as the conversation is done with a calm, respectful manner. I'm going to respect your opinion. I just ask that you respect mine. We've got to get back to the middle and learn to talk to each other again and make sound discussions that can lead to change. Because that's really the only way we're going to get there, is by working together to fix the divide that we currently have in our amazing country. But what I want to talk to you today about is elected officials who are stepping outside their authority and making decisions that put you and I as Americans at risk. We see it every day. Judges, mayors, governors who are going against our sitting government. Whether you like who that is or not is irrelevant. It is our government, duly elected, appointed government and government officials, from the president to his cabinet down the line. We have a very specific process in this country of how rules and laws are enforced. And when we have people going outside their authority, and not only going outside their authority, but then making decisions that are contrary to yours and my best interests and our safety, I have a real problem with that. And I would just have to assume 80% of the country has, because 80% of the country elected the current government and the current leader. And by electing him, we have also elected and agreed to those people who he has appointed. So we have judges that are right now, demanding protection for criminals who came to this country illegally, so they're not here legally. They're criminals, and they're violent. They're violent criminals who are raping, murdering, torturing, exploiting children, doing vile things to Americans. And these judges and these elected officials are actually siding with those illegal instead of Americans and our rights and our safety. And I do not understand at all, one, how they're doing it. Yeah, they may not like the president, but that's not the point. The point is you are an elected official. We the people elected us. You took an oath to defend us and our laws against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And these are foreign criminals who came here to this country illegally and who have proved they are rapists and murderers and child traffickers and sex traffickers and other violent entities. And yet our own elected judges, governors, mayors, they're siding with those criminals, trying to stop the deportation of those criminals, which affects our safety as Americans. As legal American citizens, permanent residents, and those here legally, we have the right to be defended, and they took an oath to defend us, and they are not. So why are they still sitting in the seat? Why are they still there? Why are they still a governor or a mayor or a judge? When they are failing to do what they swore to do when they were elected to that position and they took an oath to defend you and I and our republic, all enemies, foreign and domestic. This is a foreign criminal. These are foreign criminals who came to this country illegally, who have proved they have raped, murdered, and killed Americans. They have harassed Americans. They have taken over American residences and communities. And yet, these judges, these mayors, these governors, they are putting the criminals ahead of you and I. Their well-being against us, our safety, our community, our country, our livelihood, our day-to-day life. And it's not okay. It's just not okay. Why are we not? Why are there not more Americans voicing their disgust that our rights are not being protected by those who we have elected, who swore an oath on a Bible that we were their priority, that our country was their priority, that the country's safety was their priority. And yet they are making decisions that are completely contrary to that, that are actually defending illegal criminals. It's just not okay, people. We as a society have got to demand impeachment, firing, removal. I don't care what the circumstance is. If you have violated your oath, you're out of there. It's that simple. If it was the other way around and we had gone there, we'd already been out of there, or we'd been in a prison. This is not okay, America, that we have elected officials or appointed officials who are defending the other side of our safety. And if you support this, why? You support this because you don't like the man who was elected as president? Well, we didn't like Biden either, but we certainly didn't do this. We certainly didn't put you at jeopardy and your safety at jeopardy. Get over it. He is the president. He won the election. The election was certified. You don't now get to just arbitrarily say we're not going to follow the rules and the Constitution and the way that we do things in the United States because you don't like him? Are you a teenager? Are you an immature adult? Or are you an elected or appointed official? You don't get to switch. It's not okay. In America, we have got to be getting out and we've got to be voicing our disgust and put the pressure to remove these people like yesterday. Because all of us are at risk. Our system is at risk. if those who are elected do not follow through on the oath of office that they took when they were appointed or elected to the position that they have. It's that simple. There's no gray here. I, for one, I'm just done with it. I am just done with it. I'm done with the ridiculous conduct of these leftist ideologists who are putting everything and everyone above U.S. citizens. They claim that they're doing this for us. Really? No, they're not. They have one purpose, one philosophy, one direction: destroy our president at any cost. And if it destroys Americans, oh well, so be it. Well, no, that is not okay. Not today, not tomorrow, not 7 days, 24 hours a day. That is not okay. We are not expendable as Americans. And it is our job to put pressure on the infrastructure to have those people who are doing this removed. They have proven that you and I, our country, our laws, and our way of life, and our governing system, they are not willing to defend. Sounds an awful lot like treason. 80% of us agree with this. So why aren't we all more getting out there on the airwaves and demanding that these people be removed now, before more Americans perish at the hands of these illegals that are here? You make a decision in your life. This is a watershed moment. You either are going to allow these people to violate an oath of office or you're not. And it's our job. We are the boss. We, the people, run this country. And we, the people, must demand these people are made accountable and removed from their positions before more Americans are injured or our way of life, because you know there's evil in this country already that are waiting for an opportunity to hurt more Americans, and these officials are putting us at risk, and that is not okay. Please speak up. Please call your representative, call your senator, call the White House, call Congress, call your mayor, your governor, and we must mobilize to remove these people immediately. They are now a risk to America and all Americans who are here legally. Enough is enough, people. We must mobilize together to fix this problem. It's really sad that hatred is the fuel for this entire mess. It's like watching high school kids that get into an argument and they hate each other so badly that they're willing to do anything, including sacrificing themselves. That's what the left is doing. They are willing to cannibalize all of us for their hatred of one other human being. And it's a disgrace to this country and everything it stands for. Thanks for joining me at Conversations at Carrie's Corner. This is just a place to talk about these things, come to the middle, exchange ideas, feedback. That's the way we're going to fix things, is when we work together. And there are reasonable people out there. We've just got to be able to reach them. And the way we do that is by talking calmly, intelligently, civilly, asking for a united country. Conversations at Carrie's Corner. I'd love to hear from you. please give me some feedback. I do two podcasts a week, and this is the second one for the week, and I would really love your feedback. So feel free to reach out to me either via this or on my other social media channels, and I look forward to hearing from you. We live in a great country. Let's make sure we keep it that way. The way we do that is by working together across the board. Thanks for joining me today. Many blessings as we head into the weekend and as we approach April. God bless, and we'll see you the next time.